Fall in. Tyrant.
Tyrant. The next battle kind of depends on when Lexi can get here, basically.
I have frosts to weave.
Making him a Herrick jar enchant item if you
Huntsman
don't get
General.
the jars of armor in time. Yeah, yeah. Like,
Your Highness.
I mean, 10% physical resist for just like the Sun Scarab even is not bad, right?
All right. It only took him about
This is nice too.
How long has it
So many
been?
freaking jars.
25 turns to make the journey. But Peter Blazeit has arrived.
You're a good man, Peter Blazeit.
Peter, aka 420. Mr. Blazeit himself. Finally made it.
Here we go. That's something else I need to level up. Sand, crackland.
Must taste flesh.
Hey everyone, how's it going? How are you? Not here boxing on my 2 hours of sleep. Oh yeah, that's another thing, like, the only ranged thing I had in that last army was, my boater boy.
Is
The
this
big
the
one.
turn that Lexi gets here?
Goya.
Have the
I mean,
bears
Lexi-
arrived?
The bears are here.
Lord.
Yeah, they made it to us
They-
anyway.
Yeah, I'm aware so that I can reach them. I can't reach you till next turn.
Okay. I can't reach y'all either because I swapped a unit out in my army, so I am out of movement.
Mistake.
Yeah, Boris and Shift W.
Divine immortality.
All that paperwork made your lizards very tired.
Seriously.
My will.
Oh my god, I can actually see armies now that I'm close.
The goddess
Why is a single one of your bears named Potternum?
That's my mod! That was my best bear!
I
My best bear.
At the time, it was by far the highest level bear, but now they're all high level, so...
Yeah, the bow and giant. Shop depots are so good when shooting outset. Shop depots will be so good. Period. Right?
You like my bears, though?
Death becomes me.
They're the best bears.
All I can see is their little pictures, but they are fine pictures.
I wanted Boris to have a very Boris army.
At least I got like ceremonial
Team
bandages and
powwow, so we discussed this upcoming fight.
stuff. I think we got all
Alright,
the.
team. So
Yeah,
this
Muck
is-
actually showed up, though. That army's got some units in it.
it
Yeah, he's got a
does.
lot of random stuff. It's not bad.
Yeah, he has all the... He was able to get all the big units of renown, it looks like.
Yeah, lizards have a bunch of them.
After the session, you get some nice sleep in. Hopefully, yeah.
But, that being said, 90% of them are large.
Yeah.
Yes, they have a issue where the majority of all of their forces are large units, so that is going to be good
And
for
a
us.
majority of mine are anti-large units.
Yeah.
And then Shift W behind me, if you guys can see his army too, he's got a full, like, frontline army, basically.
This
Yeah.
And then a bunch of archer bears.
Right.
Katerin also has a really decent frontline one, and then I have a lord over there behind Katerin, recruiting a new frontline.
I have swapped some units around, so Nakari's army has an actual mix of frontline and very, very strong flanking units plus Nakari right now.
Okay, this is not adding as much as I thought.
Crisis.
Like, these guys get 2 projectiles, but it's not adding as much
I'm
as
gonna
I
throw
thought it
some
would.
Iron Drakes on these. Ooh, wait, Goblin Hewers could be fun. What is like the what is the range on the like Jesse's artillery?
So Jesse's artillery's the Hellstorm rocket batteries, and its range is 480. The
Goblin Hewers only have 80 range.
yeah, they're very short range.
On to another. Mother,
I guess it's the Dawnstone. That's pretty good.
the
Amulet.
cult grows.
Poor Muck. He like runs up here, tries to do something, immediately gets shanked. Fights got mountains of dead bodies on the floor. You know it.
Well, that army that's recruiting up there can also start recruiting flamethrowers because Iron Drakes are super cheap for me now. And I get them in 1 turn.
Is there any artillery pieces you can get?
That's what I was asking about. I don't know if one of these would be worth it. Instead, let me cancel the Iron Drake and I'll tell you what I can get. I pretty much have access to all of their artillery, so I can get Grudge Throwers, Bolt Throwers, Cannons, Goblin Hewers. So any of
How
those
about the
4
20 Marcus
is what
armies?
I have access to.
I would say cannons might.
I mean,
Usually I don't like cannons, but
what do you
against
mean?
ogre stuff, and really it's the ogre armies that I'm most scared of at this point. And like the cannons are anti-large against lizards and stuff too, I think.
Yeah, they are anti-large. They're anti-large armor piercing, so I can grab those.
I think that those might be the best, just because Iron Drakes are really strong against infantry, but I don't know how much they're gonna do
There's someone at vampires for that raised dead pool.
into the giant monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannons are your best bet, sure.
They will be judged. Yes, see it is done. In charge. It'll happen. Find my harem.
These are all anti-large, aren't they? All the crushers. Yeah, you have a bonus versus large. How much? 30? Yeah. Fairly significant.
Yeah, I think that Amus here on the right with Katerin can go down and try and take out the Golden Corral.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
I think that Amus and Katerin can go to the Golden Corral, and I'll send guys over there as well.
Yeah, if we can push down through there with those 3 armies. I've got another army constructing on the third ankle.
I might
at the moment.
I might put Katerin in March then and have her loop around towards that mountain behind Almus, because these rivers are going to make it hard to keep up with them. Because she's literally sitting on a river, so it's going to restrict her movement forward.
There are bridges over to the south, I think.
Yes, there's a bridge right here. I didn't ping it. There's a bridge
Yeah, no,
here,
I know.
but that would take so much movement, so that's why I think I'm just going
Yeah.
to march her up by Amryn now.
Yep, also, that's my next army that's recruiting that will be here in probably like 4 turns, 5 turns.
Okay.
If you look in the chat of the shot that I just dropped in there.
Careful moving him up too far space. We got to make sure that they had like similar movement range. So one of them, so you don't get caught out alone.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice army.
Yeah, the one coming with all the tier 5 units. Yeah. And I will trigger my long victory, I think, next turn.
That'll also be useful.
Wait, what the
It's just
heck?
open warfare for GJ's curly ankles, right?
The number of settlements for me.
Get moving.
Okay. No, actually I need 5 more. That's really weird, but
Don't
okay.
argue.
Okay, game. For some reason, there's a discrepancy depending on which condition I'm on versus how many settlements it thinks I have.
I'm the boss. My father's will.
Bone chewer dunk.
Bomb
Okay.
just did move. He just moved those 2 ogres up a little bit.
Of the
Yeah, I see they
I-
split up slightly here.
Yeah. I think that I bring everybody of mine but Nakari to the right side.
That might be a good idea. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. We have,
There's a lot going on over there, and y'all's main strengths are on the left with Kalita and Boris.
yeah, agreed.
And I think Nakari goes on that side anyway, because I feel like we can't really risk Nakari dying, unfortunately. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. That would be a big problem.
yeah, like I feel like Nakari is not only is crazy strong, but is also a massive liability in any sort of one-sided fight.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
They're definitely going to try to focus all their anti-large missile stuff onto him in any fight, try to get that stuff off of him.
Yeah, they are.
power in
He is
Honestly,
sitting-
I would actively try to make it so the only fights he takes is on trees.
So he is 130 speed with 10% missile resist, 56% ward save, and 20% physical resist.
No, I mean for the artillery though.
Yeah, I mean, so he'll at least reduce damage from it, but I think he can also dodge the non-gunpowder ones.
Let me imbibe your essence.
A roof of sorts.
Oh, I already lost the
we'll
womanliest ankle.
be able to
Yeah,
drop a
that's
Keeper
true.
of Secrets Regiment of Renown into Nakari next turn for the big fight.
Okay, that'll be useful too, yeah. For
I'm
certain.
kind of holding that slot open.
Yeah, I'm like actually impressed with Muck's armies with the struggle that he went through. I'm surprised that those armies are that strong.
Yeah, him and Fairlight taking that stuff in the north of his province definitely helped him stabilize a little bit. Plus, obviously, he got fed like a whole bunch of money, which was quite good. But yeah, he's back in the game basically. He'll have at least one good fight in him.
Definitely.
If he gets scuffed up in this next fight, he might be in serious trouble though. So we'll see how it goes.
Anywhere that I can be with
Will be done.
Take Aquatine for you or Lexi over Mitch. His corruption eats you. Oh yeah.
Lord of Bretonia.
Is Aquatine yours or something?
It's my vassals.
Oh, okay.
I did it that way so that we could all get replenishment there.
Right, okay.
I basically force raised them as a vassal. And now we actually do have shit tier Bretonian armies in the area too.
It's just little garbage tier Bretonians.
Yeah,
Protector of
absolute
the
garbage
realm.
tier Bretonians. But I mean, I figured that was better than me taking it and spreading bodily fluids over the entire place.
Yeah. I mean, they are recruiting one of Bretonia's best units, the Peasant Bowman, but still.
Ah, yes, the wonderful peasant bowman.
Yeah, I thought this might be his vassal, which is why I wanted to ask before I tried to attack it, right? Oh,
didn't know
Peasant
that,
Bowmen are actually are good. I'm only half joking there.
Empire even had stealth archers like that, the huntsmen. Those are scary units.
Those are mainly upgraded
Forced to track.
in Marcus's faction and army.
Only the dedicated.
Yeah, his army, they get to shoot twice per shot.
Yeah.
Rabies archers for Bretonia are what I normally spam. Yeah, those are pretty good. I mean, peasant archers with any kind of bonus is pretty nice, but yeah, the poison ones are probably the best. Warcars, Bretonnian army, so 204. Yeah, once you hit Grail Knights and Grail Guardians, then, like, your army becomes Grail Guardians are your infantry line, and Grail Knights are your flankers, and then you have Hippogriff, or, the Hippogriff Riders, or whatever, right, for your, monster units.
Yeah, I do have to fight next turn or the crown goes away. But I think that we will be fighting next turn anyway.
Don't say that to them out loud, by the way.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh god, yeah. No, because then they'll just run. I mean, worst case scenario, I betray this vassal and stab them.
Right, yeah.
That works too.
I have it basically lined up that the crown will upgrade the next fight that I win. And so it resets the turn timer on it. So it's basically primed and ready to go.
Nice. Yeah, because when I had the crown before, people would just avoid me until it was gone.
Yeah.
Because I was too open about the timer since I didn't know how it worked and I was asking questions about it. In the last campaign, the same thing happened when one of my teammates had the crown.
So good.
Yeah.
Which is a valid strategy.
Go
Absolutely,
Guardians,
I would
not
do
pair
the same.
well
But that
with-
being said, just don't be open about the
Go
timer on
Guardians
it.
with mixing questing if you're feeling flavorful.
No, but I think that they've
Oh,
kind of.
yeah, I mean,
think
the
we're all
questing
kinda
knights,
set on having a big
you toss
fight
in there,
next
yeah, if
turn,
you
so
want
I think
more
it works out
flavor,
perfectly.
obviously. But yeah, Grail Knights are
I
the
don't know
best
what their
pairing.
plan is because I don't know if they even know what they want to fight with. They're so their armies are kind of all over the place.
Because Grail
This
Guardians are essentially
Do
like
you
infantry
have
with how
anybody
tanky
here
they
that
are.
can help defend the cultist in Nakari's army from his assassins?
No, because of the whole incident with John Cena and Randy Orton, so I have to wait for them to come back up.
Space, any chance you got anybody?
I mean, I pop somebody out of my army, but unfortunately, like, anybody that I have that's, like, outside stabbing has been stabbed at this point, so...
Yeah. I'm knowing that feeling.
Name
right?
and it shall be
But
done.
I feel like there's almost no way they're gonna let me reach that fight with my level 27 cultist.
Yeah, both my assassins have 2 turns till they can respawn, so till then I got nothing for you.
Okay. Yeah, I
The miscommunication with the WWE meme.
Yep, I smacked down one of Muck's heroes this turn, but that one that I have there is not very high leveled.
Speak.
Oh, yeah. For sure, yes. Level 6.
Oh wow, my hero over here on the right actually has a 40% on Brock.
That's not bad.
What's the Allurus?
Show me the
Does
accused.
the Allurus have anything?
By the comet.
Fine. Comment.
We're winning, right? Like I know it's only the castles that count, but we have 5 and they have 3.
Yeah, we should be winning on castles, I'm
We
pretty
have
sure.
6.
Because they have
6.
Waffle
And they have-
House, Golden Corral,
And Massive Oracle that hasn't
Yeah.
been renamed yet.
so
we
it's
have
6-3.
Yeah, it's 6-3. We have a lot more land here than they do.
I would also like to point out that that is Oracle is a threat because I didn't realize that city he claimed is a tier 4 city, so he's going to be recruiting really good things in there.
Wolfhart.
Yeah. I will say that we probably have faster re-recruitment just from my islands here for most stuff.
Yeah, I
Oh,
recruit pretty
absolutely,
fast,
but I'm
too,
saying
but,
that
yeah.
it's still going to matter, though.
It's still going to matter. He doesn't have a ton of great recruitment buildings yet there, though. He does have the gunpowder one, it seems.
Yeah. Because that place has a lot of unique buildings he can build.
Wolfhart.
Does it, even for Empire?
I thought, isn't that what those... No, actually, those are just normal purple buildings. I thought those were unique buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can basically just build, like, lots of guns there right now, which is pretty scary, but, you know.
I mean, he can build, like, land ships and stuff there, too.
Marcus Wolfhart. Huntsman General.
Like, he does have decent recruitment there.
Yeah.
He does.
That's why he was upset he couldn't sack it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I am now losing almost 2k per turn as well, by the way.
Gotcha. Let me know if you're getting
My
like
arm-
on the edge or whatever, because I
I
don't
still
really have
got
upkeep. So
11k in the bank, but my
Yes,
army
indeed.
upkeep's up to 40k.
yeah, that's something.
So you know.
Yeah, I'm making about 8k a turn right now, so like I've just been upgrading buildings and stuff with it. So if you need me to like keep you afloat, just let me know.
Arise.
Do you have stuff banked right now?
Not really. I've just got like 1.8k
Oh.
right now that I haven't spent from this turn.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because also we should push to fight at the bridge, by the way. We should push to fight like our armies on one side of the bridge, theirs on the other.
Are you
I think-
sure about that? Because last campaign we fought on that exact bridge, and Empire artillery is 100% what killed the whole fight.
Oh,
I
does the bridge actually
Thoroughly disagree with you.
Yeah,
It-
it's choke point. Yep.
yeah,
Oh,
thoroughly disagree with you.
Yeah, I think we want to be in the openness of fields. Actually, we would want like open field with trees. That's like probably our ideal situation.
yeah, no, we absolutely do. I didn't realize it was going to choke point that on the map. My
Yeah.
thought was if we can get it so that Nakari is in a separate province from their armies, I think that their or a separate region, I think their reduction applies a lot less
Hmm.
for the seduction.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. But yeah, we want to be away from those bridges for the map
Yeah.
type.
Yeah, that's why they were sitting on the bridge in the first place.
Yeah.
Those bridges are scary. Underway fights and bridge fights, we don't want those with Empire.
Not really, no. Alright, so when we go to move, where all are we looking to go to so we can all know where to gather here?
Yeah.
Accept commands.
I mean,
What we could do is we could cross the bridge and go just above, like, the path into the woods. I think if we take a fight there, we'll get a better map, as opposed to fighting on the path and getting an open map.
yeah.
Because if we can get
Yeah,
some
like just
trees
below
to
those
make that
caves?
artillery bad, like basically just cross
Gotcha.
this bridge in front of us and just go to the right, like in the trees. I'm literally just gonna ping it like up here, basically. Somewhere over there, so we're away from the path and it's less open of a battlefield. I think if we can control the battlefield that we get, it's gonna make a huge impact here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be scrubland out there. The only place there's trees is like you see those little caves on the side of the mountain, like right below that is actually trees.
Hmm.
So the scrubland probably has some trees on it, but it's gonna be a little patch
yeah, you're
with
in
like full
scrubland.
trees.
Either way, we should avoid like directly on the path itself.
March.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Brock
Yeah,
von Lesnar.
Ankari has Nemesis and Sword.
I'm losing both my heroes.
Yes,
next
he's got
turn
both.
In Nakari's army. That I feel is pretty much guaranteed from.
Probably yes,
Magic
because
Mountain.
he's not allowed to
What a
attack my
naughty
heroes
boy,
until
right?
John Cena and Randy Orton are back.
And I think they're gonna go. I think he's gonna take out my heroes, and they both lose their debuff next turn, so they'll both be able to do it.
By the silver hammer, yes.
The only thing that I can think of is if you're positive you're gonna lose your heroes, I would send them out of the army to a different army. As long as they're not assassinating or wounding anything, you can move them to a different army, but move them out of reach of those ones into a healthier army.
Oh yeah, move them over, I guess, into another army, and let them go fight on the other.
So they can be
front.
used elsewhere and not just be a waste.
That's yeah. Yeah, because those are probably my two strongest heroes.
Nimblin, please.
Alright, I need to move them next turn. Because he is going to be
Yeah,
up.
don't interact with any enemies with them though, because obviously you're not allowed to put them back in armies if you do that, but if they're just moving and not wounding or anything, you can put them in a different army.
Yeah.
My divine master.
Time to indulge.
you strong bad today, Nimwin?
Where can I hit?
Checking my
5
email.
slots?
Alright, I really need to take a bio break real quick, so if you guys don't need me for something right this second, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't think we do.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, chat.
Yeah,
you
my
okay?
stuff's done too, and I'm doing the same. I'll be back.
Get it done! As Slanesh waits. Seeking sensation.
I really want to play Fate now. Might be now my week in this book. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm back.
On the trail.
Alright, so what we're looking at next here, chat, is this cluster of armies here against this cluster of armies here. That's the meme.
Trade Lord. Tribe Staler. Gold Master.
I am chair. So the AoE coming off Mazda is going to be pretty freaking wild, and the AoE coming off Lord Croak's going to be pretty freaking wild, right?
Huntsman General.
Those Demogryph Knights with Halberds are going to be annoying. He's only got a Hellstorm Rocket Battery over here, so they got that at least, but there's also Gotrek, Felix, Roderick, Yorick, and a Life Wizard. So there's that happening as well. We still have our two more heroes before the fight. Yeah, probably. And Kari pulled his heroes out so they don't get stabbed this next turn. Probably means mine are gonna get stabbed. Whatever.
Bring me Neferata's head.
Poor Steve. Gonna get shanked.
Ever living. On your knees.
On your knees.
Scream!
I do have both Tombstorm and Legionary Barrage, though, too, which will be helpful. How many shots of this do I get? 3 uses. 3 uses of Legionary Barrage and 2 uses of Tomb Swarm. That's some good, like, AoE. Tomb Swarm only hit, causes damage to combatants. Okay, yeah. So it's not just enemies. I wasn't sure if that's one of the things they changed, because I know they did some small adjustments to Tomb Kings, but I can't remember what all the small adjustments are off the top of my head.
As your highness.
Bless me as your highness. Oh, here we go. Hello.
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 Okay.
It's Sartosa.
Yeah, Aaron Hessa decided to randomly pick a fight with me. Well, I burnt her cities down, and then she decided to randomly pick a fight with me.
Oh, so random.
Can't figure out why she's being so unreasonable. It's like, geez, lady, please. It was just your capital. Why are you so upset?
Probably mad for when I came through there and burned everything down earlier. She's like, not again. Gosh, dang it all.
It's just a prank, bro.
Paris -40.
Oh, I just got super
I just found
excited.
another Steve in the undead army. How many Steves do you have?
Steve
I just got really
is
excited,
airplane.
and then my heart sank. Because it was like, ability unlocked, regeneration. And then with a little asterisk, when fighting at sea.
Oh, right. Rip.
My rule spread. Take me there.
Take me there.
Oh, now I can see Shift W. Oh my god.
He was just a little behind, okay? He had some catching up to do.
He was just on the edge of my vision range. Like, I could see Boris, but I couldn't see Shift W, and I'm now seeing the army of sleds.
I told you that I was bringing bear representation to this fight.
Unliving curse. Land of the dead.
Pardon me while I sell literally all of my ranged units. Because there's no way any of them will ever get a shot off with that many sleds.
I was very open about what I was bringing.
Second son.
Bears.
At no point was it a secret.
Bears.
If there's a bear, it was
Swoops of
recruited.
Dino poop everywhere.
Beg. What? I have arrived.
Let's let him roll around here.
Are we fighting? Are we fighting? Are we fighting?
Well, no, are we fighting? What do you want to do? How are we doing this? Boris is here. Boris wants to fight.
Yeah, I think we're all within range of actually being able to fight now, so that's good.
The only one who's not in range is Shift W because he just moved to where he currently is.
Shift
So
W.
I'll show you where he would be able to even move to.
Oh,
But,
yeah,
we
you'll
don't-
have to pick.
I said no.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we could
but you
really
guys have to
4 anyway.
send 4 armies at a time. That would be 5. So if you're okay with that not being one of the 4, then it wouldn't matter.
I
Yeah,
mean, there's
so it's
also
kind of just depends on how
there's-
this is going.
There's nothing saying that they can't try rushing us with 7, for the record. They could. It's just that only 4 will actually get pulled into the battle, so if you send more than 4, you're gambling.
Yeah, it just gets really random at that point.
No bus, no bus, no Nakari, no Nakari.
Right.
So my question is, who on that side of this bridge wants to fight?
I'm gonna be bringing up Mr. Dirk Von Swole. He's been training his whole life for this moment.
Fair
I'm
enough.
sending my dino stacks unless my teammates are going to replace one of them.
I reign.
It's all I got.
Nope, I think your dino stacks are perfect for this job.
All right, where are we meeting?
Lexi, I don't think I have the movement to run all the way up because she said Shift W is out of movement, so it
The
probably
Shift
can't
W.
happen. I don't think it can happen. She just said she's sending Boris. Wait, did you not say you're sending Boris and Shift W or not?
Well, I was saying
just
it
Boris.
depends on what my teammates want to bring as well.
Oh, okay.
If my teammates are bringing multiple armies, then I only need Boris. But if my teammates want me to bring both of my armies, then we do have to wait one more turn. Just because Shift W can't reach. But regardless, Boris is ready. So it's up to everybody else at this point.
Yeah, I've got some dudes and Kalita there, so we can make 4.
I would also like to request, and both teams, we can talk about this if you want to. I don't want a bridge fight. I don't think they're fun. I don't want it.
Real question: what is a bridge fight?
It's, have you ever seen like an underway fight? It's just like a really condensed one tunnel fight.
There's not really such a thing. I mean, it's the game random rolls from a pool of maps. So if we fight near a bridge, there's like a percentage chance that it may roll a choke point battle, but it's not something that we can guarantee.
Yeah, but if we're directly on the bridge, it's a very high chance it'll happen. So I'm just saying, can we initiate not directly on it?
I actually tried to get a bridge fight over and over and over in a test campaign, and I could not get one when I wanted it. Even like reloading the save and standing in different spots over and over. So like the idea that if you fight on the bridge, it's going to force a choke point is like not a thing. It's not a thing.
Okay. If it's not a thing, then I don't care.
Okay. I propose this spot. What do you think?
Now
Yeah,
with that said,
I'm down with that.
yeah. Actually, I'm down to fight like right here on this bridge. I will say, as the guy using the ranged faction, I am obviously biased in that I want a choke point. If we do fight at the bridge, though, I probably still won't get what I want because it's hard to get the game to actually give you a bridge fight.
We will go to
Save
your
the game
side
in
of the
case we
river.
have anyone mess up movement, please.
We go
Did you
across
say
the
Mark?
bridge.
Sorry.
Okay, he saved the game. There is my representative and his backup.
Let's jump for lesser tyrants.
He's like, send forth a challenger.
Your
Boris hungry.
mightiest challenger who is not a bear. No bears.
Hold on.
Boris hungry.
I'm trying to see if I can get Kalara into this fight without losing all my movement. She came all the way from Lustria for this fight. I don't want her to miss it.
You have so many pins. I don't even know which one we're talking about, but good luck to you.
No!
Yeah, she can make it. Okay.
Okay, I think we can all reinforce from
Get
here.
to it!
Quick, hit him with the Mitch special before Mitch gets here.
Figure out where I can move my army. Reinforce. Alright, so that. And
But you might be the guy that needs to engage, potentially, we'll see.
I mean, I say, wait. Can I engage in channeling stance, or do I have to go back to normal stance?
Make sure that you. Well,
You can
you
engage
dinos,
in
I don't
channeling.
think they get debuffs. I will say, keep in mind the positioning where everybody is standing is going to affect your reinforcements. So double check that you're actually where you want your armies to be.
And Space, did you see my message? If you could do that real quick.
Oh, hold on.
Hope this battle isn't on a bridge.
Fairlight, did you get the character over that you were talking about?
I did.
I just saw something.
Which thing?
Okay. Do we need to do a ready check before I click the button?
Yeah, we're doing like
Will you
one,
get one
more
more
quick
s-
thing here.
I would do one more save just to make sure nothing breaks, because obviously we have so many armies and things involved in this. So just one more save just to make sure. Somebody initiate to make sure everybody's pulled in, because I don't want anybody getting scuffed and not being in.
Yeah, when I mouse with Mazda, if I mouse over Lexi's bear, it looks like all of the enemies of my enemies are pulled in, but I cannot see lines for Bombjust and Fairlight because they're not technically my allies.
Oh,
so I have no idea on them.
It's not the lines. I don't think I'm actually at war with Lexi. Hold on, because I've just now seen,
we're not at war.
We just now seen each other for the first time, so I gotta add myself.
Oh
to the war.
yeah. Yeah, make sure
I don't want anything getting messed up.
If I mouse over Boris, I see the lines. I think the problem. So if you attack Boris, your Bov Kiss will not be in range.
I can move him. Hold on.
My question is as well, what do we want? Like, do we want to also talk about what we want to be the initiating armies, the frontline armies?
There we go. Nice range.
I'll leave that up to your discretion. You can all discuss it how you want to do it.
Well, I was asking you guys too, like if you guys have an army that you would prefer meet attack.
I thought we were gonna have Muck initiate with men.
Whoever's attacking, I'm just saying like if there's is Muck attacking then?
I'm fine.
One of my armies
Muck.
is starting it. Yeah.
Muck,
Okay.
how much movement do you have left on Yolbeck? Did you move him all the way up?
He still has 2 pips of movement.
Okay, fall back like 2 or 3 inches away from the bridge.
More or less.
We're going to your encampment stance. Help.
More like pull back from
It
the bridge.
does.
So we're not.
Like,
We're trying to avoid triggering a bridge fight. We need to back up a little bit.
actually,
Okay, now I do
is not in
not
range
have
of
a line.
I
for
don't
him
know.
now.
It gives Vanguard deployment, but
He
like
doesn't have to be the one that starts.
I'm going to
it.
be reinforcing, so it doesn't
No, but
really
if
matter.
Maz
We'll do it
attacks
anyway,
Boris,
but
you'll-
Hang on
Bevkis
one
will
sec.
not be in
Look,
range.
just
we'll
look
get
at
Sandvale
Discord
too,
for a
I
second.
suppose. Yeah. Right. Not as good as some other encamping stances,
I'm looking.
but still. Sandvale will still be nice. The more like random stuff I can have to like throw on things, the better. The nuclear war stance. Extra nukes.
What if we have Greasus initiate the fight? That should solve the problem. I think you're also blocking the bridge and it's preventing Enkari from coming across, unless Enkari wants to initiate. That could work.
I'm in range and I'm happy where I'm at.
Okay.
If Greasus starts the fight, will I be forced to use his Winds of Magic? Because he's got way less than I do.
Huntsman General.
I don't think so. I think that if they were both your armies, that would apply. I don't think if it's somebody else's army, that does.
I mean, I'll just be straight up instead of dancing around it. I see Enkari's hiding across the bridge to avoid the Slanesh protection that we have on this side. We're not going to fight if you won't come across the bridge.
Keep the
Like,
pace.
I'm not going to fight if you're going to steal like 6 of my units at the start with your
I mean,
full
you
budget.
just killed one of Space's heroes after he'd already come out of province to recruit anything as a regiment of renown to replace it. Like,
I only didn't kill them last turn because I was on exhaustion from killing the turn before. There was no way this fight was starting without my 2 heroes running up and taking their swings.
Boris Orsos.
At least, I mean, Fairlight called it out, so I feel like that's only fair to call for those terms, right? If he didn't notice it, I mean, that's on him, right? But he noticed it, so. So good on him for like
What is
being
happening?
really,
What am I
really,
not
really annoyed by the mechanics.
Nakari
of
is not in the
Nakari.
same zone as the rest of us, technically, so right now he is dodging all of our auras and local province stuff and things
Our
like
seduction,
that.
reduction
And Fairlight's
stuff.
asking him to enter the zone.
I'm just saying, come over here and fight us if we're gonna do this. He's hiding over there to avoid all of our buffs.
I feel like there's a lot that's been done to nullify my faction's mechanics.
Alright, that's fair enough.
I will say, like, at the same, you're saying that he's hiding over there to nullify the buffs, but you guys, it's like the same thing. Like both sides are doing it, in my opinion.
Ow.
can. I just want to click on somebody and attack them.
All right, let's just go for it then. Let's just get it over with.
My bones.
Does it make sense though? You know,
Oh, that did not drag me in.
Yell Bevkesh
Oh dang,
is
maybe
not
you
in
should go
range.
across the bridge.
Who'd you go on?
you guys, no, you guys are also missing an army. There's only 3
All
armies.
right,
Yeah,
hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
hold
right
on,
now.
That's what I'm
retreat. Let's see if I have enough movement to fix this.
Yeah, who are you going on there?
I mean, if we
clicked on the
start-
snake. It was the closest one to me.
If we start a fight and Kari doesn't get pulled in, we can just go for it. It's his own fault for hiding on the other side of the bridge.
Woo!
Hold on.
That didn't get all y'all's either, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it didn't. I didn't see,
I'll take a 3v3 without Nkari.
I didn't see who got left out of the fight.
Yell Bevkesh got
Yul
left out. and
Bekvis got
Nkari
left out, and Nakari got left out.
They also
Okay.
literally can't stand anywhere on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, I will move. I can move a little. It would be easier if we were in a line instead of like a blob circle like this.
It
Yeah.
would also be easier if we were right here where I pinged, so we were away from the bridge and we didn't have to be worrying about this river.
I will
I-
accept the enemy team's terms of a new location to fight.
All right, deal.
Here,
Alright,
I've ended my turn.
are we loading the save?
Do we want to reload the save and move to a new spot, or do we want to just go next?
I mean,
turn?
do
Maybe
we
it would
want
be
to...
easier.
Here, hold on a sec.
Oh, unless we can
If this
fix it
doesn't
for
work,
him.
I'm out of movement.
That's a
That was-
43.
It did not get everybody.
yeah.
All right, I'm out of
Yeah,
movement. I
let's-
have to reload.
Yeah, let's reload.
There anyway.
Okay, so reloading save. All right, fair enough. Here we go. Going back.
Oh, hey, Starlight, how's it going?
I guess this game doesn't allow you to reload a save without making a whole new lobby.
It does not. Not in multiplayer. It does in
Out here, min max every
in
2
single
hours.
player you can just
Right,
load a
yeah.
save, but in multiplayer everyone has to like reload and get back on the same page.
Wrong, do it again. Wrong, do it again.
All right, I'm in the lobby. I've hit ready. I'm running to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Yep.
I'm getting a kick out of the we don't want a bridge fight, followed by planting his feet on the bridge and refusing to budge from the bridge.
Like, you guys are both arguing mechanics, though. He wants to stay over there because of your mechanics. You guys want him to come there because of his mechanics. It's literally just both of you wanting to avoid each other's mechanics.
I don't think that's a fair comparison. It's more like, how do I put this? We have opposing mechanics that offset each other. If he's trying to fight from a different region, all it does is nullify mine entirely.
And if I fight from yours, all it does is nullify mine entirely.
Yeah, like,
It doesn't,
it's
no,
this-
it doesn't nullify yours entirely though. It pits the two numbers against each other.
I believe based on what I've seen, most
All right,
of the
everybody, let's
times, the
wind it up. Let's go,
reductions
let's go, let's
are
go.
applied Afterwards,
Gotta have at
and
least
y'all
one of
can
these.
stack infinitely more across each lord. My allies can't stack it.
I think I see it as the exact same thing. I'm sorry. This one, it's the exact same thing. You're both just
couldn't-
trying to avoid each other's mechanics. It's
Couldn't
just
Mitch
what
have
it
brought a
is.
second lord to increase the budget?
No.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
There's no skill in the slash skill
will-
tree?
I will also pitch.
Not anything that does anything appreciable.
I would also pitch it this way, Lexi. We could literally fight anywhere at any time and get the same result unless he picks like a millimeter perfect spot where he's like fighting from across a region to trigger this to happen specifically.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
100%. I'm just saying that specific situation and stuff when we were all stacked there and trying to fight and you were telling them to get across the bridge and vice versa. There, if we were fighting there, absolutely. But if we're fighting somewhere else, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, realistically, it is just mechanics argument.
This is Law and Order. Every stream starts out with action
Okay,
battles, ends in the
Greases
courtroom.
and Fairlight, line up with my two guys as best as you can. Shoulder to shoulder, as much as it'll allow. Or just like stacked.
Covering ground.
Oh, I think if Maz is initiating the fight, what we need to have is we need to have Boris up here so we can position around Boris's circle because we need to
Yeah.
reinforce you attacking someone else.
Yeah, let's figure
Nobody
out-
moved except for Muck. Boris has moved. Nobody moved except for Muck.
Slayer.
I'm
Are we
meeting you
having the
there.
same bridge problem?
I don't think so. We should be far enough away
I
from
don't.
it.
Okay, so I can't move into your circle, so I have to like go up to the edge of it, right?
Yes, just position right on the edge.
That's
There
as
you go.
close as I can get. Okay, so then I'll bring my other dude over.
Small tactic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go on the top side. My bad.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Still have movement. We'll see if that works. Fairlight.
Hang on one
Bevkus
second.
will not be in
I
range of that.
swapped out my heroes before. I gotta repeat that. And then move
Stay
away.
together.
You're gonna have to have Yo Bevkus will need to be flush against Boris's circle to reinforce.
There.
Okay.
Zooming in and pixel hunting for a spot.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I think we are close enough to hug bears.
Fairlight, you're not reinforcing.
Space, will you do the thing?
Am I not?
Yeah.
Nope.
I was just kind of waiting for them to get into position so we don't have a whole bunch of stuff shuffling right over the place. at
Oh,
the
you
same
need to
time.
declare war. That's why.
Oh,
I
that
need to
too,
do
yeah.
That too.
The goddess.
Tell you
Clearly,
what.
we should all declare peace, stack up on a pin, and then all declare war.
That would be the smart way to do it, wouldn't it?
My will be done.
You fool. High.
If you are worried about this fight too, you don't have to put that army in, Mitch, because it is like I said, it is a whether people want to agree with it or not, it's just an annoyance and mechanics topic, and that's it.
Oh gosh,
That's all
that is not
see
what I
it as.
intended to do.
I accept.
Sorry, which mechanic are we talking about?
The argument of like the bridge conversation. If he doesn't want to come over here because he doesn't want all of his mechanics to get nullified, he doesn't have to.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is the game deciding fight anyway.
I mean, I will, at the very least, I'll have my 2 assassins not kill anybody. Then I can leave your heroes alive if it'll make you more inclined to take it.
I think that that's fair
Okay.
because it was
Yeah.
definitely more weighted one way
It's-
because yeah.
Well, it's also like the
Testing.
only way he can pull off what he's trying to pull off is if we all voluntarily move to the exact pixel that he wants, and I don't see why we should have to do that.
Okay. I see 4 and 4.
Think we got them all.
Holy
yeah,
crap!
It does. I will say it does completely void my seduction budget.
And
Well-
we have been working towards that for the whole campaign.
With us.
27 hours.
I'm playing as me.
I'm going to support the defenders. I'm gonna play
I'm
as.
just gonna auto.
I'm gonna
I'm
play
Just gonna auto, she said.
Right, yeah.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I'm good with the auto resolve.
If I auto, I don't lose any of my bears, and I think that that's the important thing here.
Yeah.
I
So I'm just
I
gonna.
didn't even look at the auto result.
Well, you lose everything if I don't lose any bears.
Yay. I'm so glad I waited so long for this.
All right, Muck, it's your moment.
This reminds me of the
you have
that
2 full armies.
frickin' what is it, Age of Empires? They just start the game already.
At least I won't have Bomb just yelling at me to give him all my stuff this time.
Let's split the panel.
I wanted
Alright,
those guys on top of the
given
hill,
the-
right? God damn
given-
it.
It's because it's
Given the
like
size and
poop
scope of
factions
this
against
battle,
poop
I will
factions per
say
se, so there's lots of like
nobody
weird mechanics
ready
going
up
on, and
until
people trying to
both
like
teams
deal
have
with the
given the
fact
thumbs
that their
up on this
factions are
one,
not the
and
best
then I will also
factions
say
that they wanted to play with
You
right
do
out of the
not
gate.
have to wait
You know, so
for the reinforcements to get on the field. I'm going to throw that out there. So whether if you want to push and attack early or wait for your reinforcements
ooh,
is up to
Fairlight's
your own
coming from a weird
discretion.
angle here.
Each team can decide that independently. Because I know in some of the previous fights we said, all right, wait for everyone to get on the field. We're not doing that here.
Also, everybody might want to turn their settings down to lower if they have any concern at all.
Oh god.
Because I'm imagining there might be some lag here.
Hold on.
Peter starts on fire.
I've never messed with that before. Give me a second. Oh, it doesn't even let me go into graphics right now.
Oh shit.
Maybe because
Well-
we're already in a
Oh,
battle.
I actually come on the board really fast. I got a minute and a
Oh.
minute.
Oh yeah, because
Good luck, my computer.
2 minutes.
Tied to the graphics
Minute.
is unit size.
2 minutes.
2
Oh,
minutes
right,
on
yeah.
Lance Marshall, minute 40 on Goldtooth, X1. Alright, so I can see both armies.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta zoom in on these bears first. My audience has been asking to see these.
They want to see the bears. Can we
These
pet the bears?
highly
Hungry.
detailed bears, which are gonna crash my PC.
Can we pet the bears?
Yeah, you can come pet that bear.
I like how the dudes have mohawks and stuff too.
And representing Chicago.
Here, if you really want to
Here's
see the
what-
bears, this one even has Vanguard. You want to get a close look at them?
Oh, wonderful. I love it.
They were stupid to
Those
not
are
know
the
what Smash
special
can do
bears.
and give it to somebody. I mean, yeah, so
These
that
are my
is
pride
correct.
and joy.
But they
Oh,
also
they
have
fell as a child.
spent a lot of time trying to rectify that mistake by like getting the proper things to counter
Are we doing
that,
separate
so,
channels for this?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
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 I mean, to be fair, once all the armies on the field, I don't think there's gonna be any comms. It's just gonna be like, go!
Screaming, just constant screaming.
Okay.
Oh, it was so worth it. They're so beautiful.
Oh, this is gonna be great. This
I
is
love
gonna
them
be-
so much.
Yeah, this
this
is gonna be a cluster.
amazing.
I could hide a late game little flank bear somewhere. I do have one bear that has a random vanguard deployment, and I can hide him in the woods behind him.
So.
I don't know
yeah,
if there's any place I can hide him where the reinforcements won't see him though.
Oh my god, our reinforcement timers are faster than theirs by a
Way
noticeable
faster.
amount. Lightning strike, baby.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have
I
freaking 40
think-
units. Oh boy, here we go.
So Nakari gets in a minute and 20 before Fairlight's army. I think I'm going to run Nakari straight to Fairlight's reinforcement zone and see what I can make happen with Sword of Cain and Nemesis Crown.
I can
and
send
Rampage.
freaking my lord over there too. Just she comes in
And
at 1
and
minute.
if you line your catapults up over there as well,
Yeah.
So
because they
real
will
quick,
come in.
am I
and
waiting though? Because I need to know how I'm doing my formation. Am I waiting for you to get on the field, or am I going in right away?
I think you're going to have to probably go in. Oh wait, it's Mazda's army, not Grease's.
Dino army.
Dino
Yeah, we
didn't
can
have
actually
as
set
many
the camp.
or as many ranged things at all.
No, they had a lot of individual monster units.
It might force them to. They can move
Honestly,
this pin.
we
Obviously,
might be
it might
better
force
to
them to
take
move
the
it.
chaos of just going in.
No, they can move
Full
that if they
charge
want.
with the
They
bears.
just
You don't
can't-
have
they
to
just
tell
can't
me
move.
twice.
They don't have to move it at the last
I mean,
second.
Space weigh in on this, but our armies get in a minute before theirs,
Yeah.
and between your Ushabti and your Cav, you're decently fast.
Yep.
My army is, except for the Chaos Warriors, on crack over here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Honestly, like getting in there is probably going to be fairly effective. We just need to be careful not to get completely boxed, like in the middle
Yeah.
of the fight.
yeah, I think that, like, I think the game plan is try to rip up the first army of dinos quick, and then let Nakari and artillery try to completely destroy Fairlight's entire army as it comes on the map.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I'm as soon as it starts, I'm rushing. Then yes.
I think so.
Say less. I don't even care if they all die. I just want to see a dino in a bear fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Lexi, real quick. For PvP, it's usually good to hold on. I'll draw.
The
Set your
staggering
units
line.
more like that, because that way you can avoid like getting like one wind spell down your whole line of guys.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. And Mazda's army has Lord Croak. If you can get a unit of bears onto Croak, he will collapse and crumble. That man is so fragile.
Like emotionally, or?
Oh, everything.
Sorry.
He's a very sad old little frog.
And make sure you stay spread as well. Like try to get as little like overlap. If you're looking for like lines between units, like try to get as little overlap as possible to mitigate spell damage.
Yeah, I think Nakari will absolutely be able to make it over there.
Hello.
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 Yo.
We are ready. I was just getting the ready check from you guys.
I'm ready.
All right.
Bears are hungry. Can I hit start?
Okay. You can click start when ready. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck to you too, sir.
Oh, we all have to click start because we're all involved.
Start, hit start, hit start, hit start, hit start, hit start.
5 players ready.
Um,
Oh my god.
Last one alive, lock the door.
hit the button!
Jesus.
Start the game already.
I want to go! Good luck, have fun.
Yep. I think this actually might be good because I think your army might be the least micro-intensive space, so you have 2 of them.
At least I have probably the most infantry involved here for the most part, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, is you have a lot of infantry to hopefully just, like, walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've waited so long for this!
Oh my god, it's all infantry.
Yeah, it's really tightly packed too. If you have AoE spells,
it's all anti-large infantry. Don't charge your bears into that infantry. You've got to try and get around on the lords and heroes, because that is not individual dinos at all.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
so many
Ulrika has, I
cards
think,
coming
Pit of
on.
Shades. Yes,
Yeah, she does.
Oh my god. Hit the temple guard in the middle. Like, these things. If you can get a
17
couple
seconds.
of those on it,
Here we go, chat.
will
Here we go.
destroy them. We're in 10 seconds.
De-sweat my hands here.
Whoa, what the hell? It just moved where I was coming in. I had to move it back. I'll be in 15 seconds later. What the fuck? You can apparently still move them.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah, you can fully still move them after.
Stuff out here at least. You guys need to be part of Control 1. I'll sort out my guys here in a second.
Where are these guys at? I want them on Croak.
Can I hit Sandvale on him? And I Sandvale on Kari as well. So he's got Stalker now. You guys out here? What we got for range here? Coming up on it. Not great yet. That was a really good freaking Tomb Swarm. Are you guys... Where's Mazda at here? Actually, hold on. Let's try to focus on some of these stone horns and stuff. I don't have any casters here. You guys, go, get up there. See here. A whole crowd of BS. Let's throw that in there.
Queen of us. My orders.
I cast.
Push him up in here because he can get healing down. Artillery's lighting up. What are we doing over here? Doing better, could be doing worse. For a heal. Some of these guys. Or else we got a cluster of units. A weird cluster going on that side. Pull that down that route, that line there. What are you doing on the right? Pull that onto there. Where are you at?
Big debuff on Grievous. Grievous, whatever the fuck his name is.
I'm killing his other lord. I'll be over to Greasus in just a sec.
Where is... Oh, where's Mazda at in this freaking mess? Pull you guys up. Oh, I got my Ushapti summon here as well. Rocket batteries are hitting. You guys back over here. These guys back in over here. Jeez, always what a freaking cluster.
We have eyes on Croak, by the way. Is he still being focused somewhere?
He is not. He got out from me because they were trying to hero hammer me with like 8 dudes, so I had to run. I'm on Greasus now.
We have eyes on. I see him.
My ranged here. Gotta pull these guys back. Dunes my way out of here.
Let me know if you get close to him. I have a silence and can't move that I can toss on him.
I jumped on Mazamundi. Doing big damage to Mazamundi.
He's silenced and can't move. Finish him.
That Venom Wave. Turn this into this freaking cluster over here on the left.
My order's inactive.
Hi, Queen Kalida.
Res over here as well.
Moving, Scion! March! Orbis Dirata.
I'm trying to get
Greasus
my...
is about to die. Greasus is down.
There he
I'm
is.
gonna go
Nice.
hunt more lords. I'm gonna come get the hero off.
Yeah,
the
come to
back.
Mazamundi if you can. I'm struggling to kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick off this Carnosaur hero first.
Bring this guy around. Catapult. I think the catapult... Actually, hold on. No, the catapult's doing a good job of firing into this over here. Stay on top of that hero. Iron Blasters and melee as well over here. A lot of my archers are obviously getting scuffed up here because they don't have any way to be protected, really.
That dude's dead. Alright.
Get on Mesmundi, get on Mesmundi.
Yep.
My will. The queen moves.
I'm on him.
I move. As it should.
He's dropping big.
Hold on a second. Gotta freaking soul blight this whole mess.
I'm gonna debuff him too.
Yeah, I debuffed that whole area.
Yeah, Nakari's basically all I got left, but he is unbreakable and an absolute god. So. Alright, I gotta pull back out and recharge him for a sec because I'm getting stuck on shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Varjar. Tomb Prince. Charge.
Yeah, I gotta get out of that. I'm in a 4v, 5v, 6v1. I don't know. They have a lot of dudes right now.
A lot of, like, people getting low right now.
Await the Necro Sphinx.
Serpent's Pole is also freaking lighting people up here.
Of course. My orders in
I'm taking out Fairlight's Lord real quick because I just chunked him to half in one hit.
Obey me.
Yeah, we can try to get the lords down. I'll swap Illic out of the lord.
I'm gonna drop a big AoE on top of Nakari. It should finish off most of those guys. The little spearmen and stuff.
A whole lot of Stonehorns running around behind.
Yeah, I know.
Is there Man Lord coming in?
We mount. I agree.
Do you need to flee with Nakari? Do it as well. Don't give him the sword.
Oh no, I'm about to back up. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to back out with Nakari here. Holy fuck, they're all alive. And no, I think that they get the sword if they win, no matter what.
Yeah,
do
it's
they?
just if they win.
That's why I was saying this is game deciding fight.
I debuffed that Dino Lord that's on you.
As of course. Go. Strike them.
Necrotech.
My artillery's gonna go down here too. Can't really do anything about that. Stonehorns are just hunting my shit in the background because like can't really do anything about that. Rough.
Agrees.
Rough. Yeah, this is definitely a loss. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's just so much. There's just so much right-click stuff that they have that is like requires almost no micro. Which again, that's on us. We gave it to them. Unfortunate. Yeah, my armies are out.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
fine.
this is just Nakari. I think this is basically.
Yeah.
This is probably the whole campaign as well.
Very possibly, yeah. Yeah, it just has so much, like, bandbox right-click, which,
Yeah.
again, is we gave them the stuff to do it with, so it's our fault, but, like, yeah, it's just a way simpler fight for them because they just grab all their big monsters and be like, go there!
Yeah. I mean, Nakari has done 150,000 damage.
Keep trying to
Yeah,
get as
oh,
many
he's
kills
good,
as
yeah.
you can. Killing the lords here would be huge, because then they'd that sword will go in something shit tier that they have to recruit.
That's also true, yeah.
So if you can kill, because the lizard
I
lord
think-
initiated it, so if you can kill the
Yeah.
lizards, he'll have to recruit a shit ass lord to put the sword and crown on.
Where's Mazda Mundi?
I'm looking. Pretty sure he didn't already. He's either already died or he's hiding.
It's right here. All the arrows.
Oh yeah, he's right in the middle.
They just netted me.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been doing that too. They've been throwing nets at you this whole fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was still a fun fight. Like, half of Bomb Just's army was just stone horns. He just sent them around and, like, was nuking my, my ranged guys. And there was nothing I could really do about that, because the stone horn has so much mass, it just walks through all of my dudes, right? Like, I can't pin down a stone horn. It's just gonna walk away from me. So. But again, like I said, we gave him the faction. I'm not... Don't take this as me being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they, they got those units, so clearly, you know, no, this is one of those, like, I'm just saying one of the reasons that we are getting
Yeah,
effed
he
up
is
here.
chasing you now too.
He just right-click, yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to do anything other than that, right?
Oh my god, they have so much.
Didn't use Crooked Moon 5 out of 7? I would love to play Crooked Moon, but Greenskins are just too good. I'm also on 2 hours of sleep, which doesn't help. Excuse me as I make some more excuses, alright? Don't mind me. Excuses. I lost control of the left side of my army. This over here was not good. Everything that happened here was not
cast
good.
The basic
This
version
was
of Earthblood
just bad
because
micro. Everything I did here was
have
terrible.
Earthblood.
What?
Those require oracles. Oracles are tier 4. I just got tier 4. They're on the other side of the ocean.
You just
Hold on, we actually do still have an objective in this fight, so.
Yeah, no, I figured you guys might be trying to do something. I just hopped over here to say, you know, preemptively, GG. Although, I mean, it's clear that he's running around trying to finish stuff off, unless you mean there's some other secret objective.
No, there's a specific objective that he's trying to do.
Okay, we can leave. I mean, then again,
it does actually, like, it is impactful.
Well, I wasn't going to say it's impactful. I was going to say, is it something that he needs to say out loud because it's just him? But we can leave.
Because it's just me, I do need help with it.
Yeah, because we can't just be calling out what our target is when they're all in here.
No, he's in the middle of all the damn dinosaurs, though. Like, I don't think I can get it.
Yeah, I think he's using using his monsters to guard him, or he's just bandboxing. One of those two things.
I don't think he's intentionally trying to protect it. I think they're literally just clicking on you and chasing.
I think they're just bandboxing.
They don't know
actually.
what you're trying to get on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm tied up here. I think this is probably it.
All right. Well, it was a good fight. Definitely.
I think that's probably the campaign.
It might very well be. It was. I mean, if we lose the campaign here, at least we got a good freaking crazy fight with the bazillion units on the field. So.
Oh, absolutely. And we're not done fighting. We still have more fights.
I just don't think we actually inflicted any serious casualties on them here.
The Warbears died early. Yeah, it was unfortunate there.
I mean, they lost a lot of their lords.
We'll see what the actual end death screen shows for like what they have left.
Honestly, what we have left too, because I guarantee a lot that we had also ran off the field.
Oh, my guys are all dead because I'm Tomb King.
No,
so.
my guys are pretty much all dead.
Oh, and Kari 100% like did a freaking boatload of damage there. Yeah, I lost probably like 4 or 5 units of infantry to just me being bad.
Yeah, Bomb I didn't have that spell because the crippled economy thing, and that spell is from a hero that's
we weren't able to kill Mad. We were trying to, but there were too many freaking things in the way. There's just so many freaking bodies.
We can interrupt the strategy talk for a second to say GG.
GG.
Yeah, that was a really cool fight. job.
Honestly, when Enkari got on to my artillery and guns, like at the beginning of the fight, I thought we were screwed. I was like, well, they win. I was biting my tongue to not yell at Muck because I was like, please bring your temple guard and cover my reinforced spot. And he's like,
At the same time, I was yelling at him, why did you give them permission to attack before you're on the map?
Because it wouldn't be fair for me to tell them, now you're not allowed to hit me until I get my army nice and set up. And I wasn't going to try and claim an unfair advantage.
Oh, we only
just
got
wanna
grease.
point out
I didn't
that
say I was being
Copper
reasonable.
lived
I just
the
saying
bear.
that you were yelling and I was yelling. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Bears, unfortunately.
I don't know about
didn't get
y'all. Maybe it was my
much.
graphics settings. Like for me, the game looks beautiful, but it was a slideshow during that whole thing. I had to like any command I tried to give, I had to click like 3 times.
Did Nikari do more than all our armies combined there?
I
Quite
didn't
possible.
see. Someone closed it. I couldn't read it.
I don't.
70,000 damage.
Yeah, you,
How much?
you single-handedly deleted half my army instantly at the start of the fight.
Yeah.
What does the Emperor bid?
Unfortunately, because we fought him on the edge,
Boris,
like,
no, dude, give
we
me one
didn't
turn. Boris is
delete
ready
them
for round
early. We
2.
just
Hold
pushed
on.
them off the map when they all survived.
Minus 40 diplomacy with all factions. Oh man, that would sure be a bummer. But my own allies won't ally with me, so.
Everyone hates you anyway, so.
Who has
Plus
the...
10% ward for monster units. Are dinosaurs monster units?
Does anybody have the sword right now?
Which ones?
Yes.
The big ones are monster units. The little ones are individual units.
I'm not familiar with the term monster unit. I know large unit, and I know infantry unit.
Ogre tyrant.
There it is.
But yes, at the beginning, Fairlight was
It's-
yelling at me to move forward to try to protect his entrance into the map, and I could hardly control my stuff because it was a slideshow.
Mazda
and
having
I
is probably
failed
like the
to do
least
that.
impactful.
It was not that laggy for me, so I guess I just wasn't seeing how bad it was for you.
Really wasn't laggy for me.
Yeah,
If you ever
doing
care
okay.
to see, you can check my VOD on Twitch. Like it was frame by frame at some moments.
Yeah, they just did an update as well, Starlight, for...
Bomb
cores, I
even
think.
suggested before the fight to turn down graphics settings, but once we were on the map, it didn't allow me to do so.
Yeah, that's probably a big part of it, because I definitely have my settings optimized for PvP. And by optimized, I mean, like, a lot of things turned to medium or low.
What's the plan now? Sweating like crazy.
Yep, it's not too late to lower those settings.
I am sweating so hard right now. Like, in reality, because it's like 90 degrees in my room.
To recover. And if they
Take this
jump me,
extra shirt
well,
off.
then that is something I cannot help.
It's okay, I'm bringing up the fresh stacks for round 2.
I did save some stuff I wanted to save, but I lost a lot also. Mitch, if you might be proud to know this, I probably had to burn over 90 mana throwing nets on you.
Yep.
Like a stupid amount of mana.
Yep.
Watch the quarry. The men are keen. I will marshal the men.
I will marshal the man.
Such insights to tempt you.
And did I'm confirming something that I think you guys taught me earlier. So a dead hero will just pop back somewhere near where it died?
After a certain amount of turns. If on the top right, if you click on Lords and Heroes, scroll to the bottom, whatever is wounded will be at the bottom, and it'll tell you how many turns till they come back.
Right, I was asking about
respawn-
location, like physical
They will,
location.
Oh,
they will
sorry, my
respawn they will respawn at the closest settlement to where they went down at.
Like, I now have like 3 freaking negative global events going on right now, too.
Open the casket of souls. Tyrant of the tribe.
Here's a question: if you had a hero involved in that army, and this is to my opponents, like you guys got a lot of kills, and then lost the battle, do you still get to enjoy the XP for all the kills you got?
It depends. If they survive, yes.
Ogre tyrant.
Like Boris definitely got some XP there.
Boris was able to like leave the field alive.
Oh yeah, Boris got out alive.
Where are my slaves?
If you
Alright,
would
well,
look
we got a
right
bunch
here
of
at
guys
Boris's
over here
army, he's
still.
preparing for round 2.
Dude, when my second army arrived on the field, I was so stressed with Nikari in my face. My second army was probably on the field for like 10 seconds before I realized it. And I just grabbed them all and threw them into the nearest Tomb Kings. Because I was like, I can't deal with you right now.
I'm actually
I
sad
just
that
shot
wasn't
them
your
into
starting
space
army.
because I couldn't micro them. I was overwhelmed.
I'm
So,
sad that your
now
monster
that-
unit wasn't your starting one. I wanted to see the big dinos versus the big bears.
Now that that particular big fight is over, I'm sure we have several more major engagements to go because I see like at least 15 more armies on the board. But for that particular fight, I had, if you look in Dirk von Swoll's army, you'll notice the goon squad of it's Gotrek and Felix and Roderick and Kalara, the 4 of them together, the goon squad. They were there mainly to deal with Enkari because we had multiple nets and 3 strong melee heroes, and I was like, all right, I don't know if they'll win, but maybe they can slow them down. But Enkari was so fast, he kept running away from them, and Boris ended up fighting my anti-Enkari goon squad. That's why his health started getting chunked out at the end of the fight. And you said he got out alive? The reason he got out alive is because I clicked on him with a net with Kalara, and the game lagged and lagged and lagged, and then the net went off on an infantry unit standing next to him instead of on Boris. And then Boris just rode away while Gotrek and Felix and Roderick were chasing him, going, "Come back here, bear man!" So
Boris says no.
I almost had him. I almost caught Captain Boris.
Fairlight, can you save?
Yeah, I suppose we probably should.
Wanted to at least get Boris out and a couple bears so he could have the his second army that was waiting to go into his.
Yeah, we'll
It's
have
weird
to.
having Mazdamundi's like.
I mean, we
purple
still
weapon from the
technically
quest
own
and having
more
it in my
settlements.
bag because the Sword of Cain.
But it's still a lot of turns before the end of the game. My gosh, it's warm in here.
I was surprised how tanky Mazdamundi was.
He, at the beginning of the game, he was pretty squish, but when he got his mount, you know, the Stegodon, it kind of made him tankier. And then he's a, what is it called? I think he's called a Slan Priest, like his unit type. They get regeneration at level 16, so he had regen.
130
So
armor,
that helped.
6,000. Yeah, 130 armor, 6,000 health, 500 barrier. What was it? 20% missile or spell resist, 30%.
Yeah,
Missile resist. And I
unfortunate.
know he had some ward save, which is now being boosted even higher by the Sword of Cain, but he had like 20%.
And he's got
ward
the
save.
crown now, too. Yeah, 800 barrier and regen.
It's a freaking lot of resistances and regen stacked onto a very healthy armor-plated target. He's hard to kill.
I think
Yeah,
twice during
I've done
that
a bunch of
battle, I
stress
used
testing as well to
Apotheosis
get
on
what I
him,
have.
which is a
My
single
10-year-old
target heal
computer
that's only
was
2
actually
mana because of
handling
all the
that
traits I
fight
have for
pretty
it.
well, right?
So I used that
So-
twice because Nikari was just smacking the hell out of him.
Yeah, I did see that he hit his healing cap.
Yeah, Nikari and him both hit healing cap, but Nikari was in the thick of it, and I was running around as much as I could. I thought you guys had Croak dead. Nikari, like, ripped half of Croak's health away, like, right at the beginning of the battle, but then he got chased off, and Croak never got chased by anybody after that.
Spear PvZ comes Yari and Shogun. I mean, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'd gotten
Yari are so
distracted on
good.
the other side of the field because I had those initial bears jump on him, and I didn't realize that they jumped off of him because I was looking at the other side of the field when the recruitment started coming in.
Yeah, at the beginning of the fight, my teammates were fussing at me, and I wasn't keeping up. You know, I needed to push forward. I needed to secure the Fairlight's landing location. I needed to get Nikari off the landing location, make it safe. Needed to protect Croak because you were chasing Croak around with bears. And like that was all in the first 10 seconds.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
I was told to just go in, so as soon as the go was go, I was going. I went.
I was anticipating a dozen bears crawling over my reinforcement point as I tried to walk on the field. And Kari, I figured, was like a 50-50 on whether he would get there in time because he wasn't on the field at the start. But once I saw that he not only made it there, but he made it there with time to spare, I was like, well, I'm gonna have half an army this game. He's gonna obliterate
I
half of
told
it.
you, because like but at the beginning I was like, yo, my biggest fear is I'm gonna die before y'all get here. And y'all were like, no. And I'm like, no, dude, I've got 1 minute against the bears that you told me beat the dinos, and then I've got 1 minute alone versus 4 people.
We
I'm
did
terrified.
completely
right now.
annihilate the first army.
It
of
would have been a
Mukluk.
lot worse if you initiated with the other army.
Right, because your
Yeah,
bears
big
countered them,
dinos.
right?
Charge!
And funny
I don't
enough,
even know if it's necessarily a counter thing. It's just more so the less units. Like the army that you started with fully countered my army.
just because of all the quantity.
The quantity and the anti-large, the temple guards.
Temple guard eat
Yeah.
bears.
Yeah. I did lose every temple guard. You killed them all.
Oh, they
Yeah, your first army got
eaten.
baked, but yeah, the rest of the stuff coming on was too much, clearly.
Yeah. Funny enough, my reasoning for that, Lexi, was completely wrong. I just got lucky. I initiated with Mazdamundi because he had more mana. And he also has a trait that makes Temple Guard cheaper, so I had the Temple Guard in his army, which left the dinos in the other army. So it worked out in my favor, but I wasn't smart enough.
My bears went in there and they ate that army, so it worked. Like both of us lost our armies pretty much there. They definitely both ate good until the other armies got involved.
Yes, I traded an army for a sword and a fancy hat, apparently. Yeah, in the opening of the battle, when there was like the largest number of troops on the field, I probably racked
Also,
up like 50,000
having
damage on Croak
the most dangerous
really
weapons
quickly.
is good for
And
us
then
in the
all
sense
the
that
rest
he
of
is
the battle,
the
my
most
mana
likely
went
to
into
become overwhelmed by
freaking nets.
micro, so we have that going for us as well.
Stay together.
So as far as like who gets the
My
sword and
move
hat, I think
pretty
is
much
probably
done
like
unless there's something that important that we're doing.
My chat is suggesting me some settings to change because I was lagging so bad in that battle. When I hit escape, I cannot click on the graphics option.
That is only doable from the lobby, unfortunately.
Rip. Okie dokie.
so many wounded people.
I mean, you said it was really bad for you, right?
But I'm not gonna be a main contender in the next fight, I don't think, so it's okay. We don't have to mess with it now.
Tsarina Catherine of Kislev.
Unless Nakari 2.0 comes hurling around the corner at Mach 2 and smashes into me.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't know how fast all the Nakari lookalikes are.
I think I'm gonna need.
Boris will definitely be coming for you
Well,
once
yeah, I'm
he's
definitely
able
gonna
to. He
need
just
this
needs a few
army.
turns to heal.
And probably these armies if we're gonna fight these freaking ogres. Because this is, again, these are just right-click
and
armies,
Shift
right?
W.
Oh, I assumed the crown would be like an
Bob
armor
just is
slot
playing
item, it's not.
Protoss, right? So,
No, I don't know why the sword is, but the crown isn't.
I need to have at least a little bit of something beefy. Shadows and Annotating VX shadows from high to medium, bump performance by a lot. Right? I mean, I'm sure his chat is probably telling him what he needs to change, already. But, yeah, he just can't do it from, like, this menu right now.
If I activate the Sword of Cain's ability, it says it does a thing called Madness of Cain. Is that on you or on your enemies?
Whatever the vortex hits.
Okay. So you actually had two ways of making us lose control of our characters.